From a bead on a rod to a room-sized machine eating 150 kilowatts, to a 25-year-old's licensing deal that built an empire, to a slab of glass in your pocket, 9 names carry this entire history. Welcome to the final lesson of Chapter 1, Lesson 1.8, the review. This is the session that locks everything in. 9 pioneers, 2 exam traps that catch students every year, and 1 final quiz to prove you're ready. If you've watched all 8 lessons, you already know most of this. This is just the cement. Let's go. Look at this journey. Lesson 1.1, the IPOS model, the foundation. 1.2, the ancient tools, Babbage, Ada Lovelace. 1.3, Turing, ENIAC, von Neumann. 1.4, 5 generations of hardware. 1.5, Apple, IBM, Microsoft, the PC revolution. 1.6, ARPANET, TCP/IP, the World Wide Web. 1.7, mobile computing, the cloud, Ghana mobile money. And here 1.8, you are here. The gold star at the end. You've covered 5,000 years of computing. Now let's make sure it sticks. 9 names. The verb matters. Babbage designed the analytical engine. Lovelace programmed it. Turing founded computing theory and cracked Enigma. Von Neumann designed stored program architecture. Grace Hopper, and this one is new, so watch it, invented the first compiler and developed COBOL. Moore predicted the transistor law. Jobs popularized the GUI. Gates licensed the operating system. Berners-Lee invented the web. 9 people, 9 verbs. If you can say them all right now without looking, you are ready for this question in any exam. 1 pioneer we haven't covered in detail until now, Grace Hopper. Look at this code on screen. The top block, pure binary machine code. Difficult to write, easy to get wrong. Hopper's insight was revolutionary. Write instructions in something close to English and build a compiler, a program that translates that into machine code for you. She did this in 1952. Then she led the team that created COBOL, one of the first high-level languages. It's still running in banks, governments, and financial institutions today. And in 1947, her team found a literal moth jammed in a computer relay. They wrote first actual case of a bug being found in the logbook. She invented the word debugging. Grace Hopper, often missed, often tested. Exam alert number 1. And I'm serious, this is the most common wrong answer in WASSCE ICT. Babbage versus Lovelace. Look at the screen. Babbage designed the analytical engine. He built the blueprint, the architecture, the machine itself. Lovelace programmed it. She wrote the first algorithm it would run. Different job, different person. Different century technically, Babbage designed in the 1830, Lovelace published in 1843. Get the verb right, Babbage designed, Lovelace programmed, and you get the mark. Swap them, you lose it, quick check. Who is credited with designing the architecture of the analytical engine, the blueprint for a general-purpose computer? A. Charles Babbage. B. Ada Lovelace. Exam alert number 2. Jobs versus Gates. 2 of the most famous names in tech, but they did completely different things. Jobs popularized the GUI. He took an idea from Xerox PARC, put it in the Macintosh in 1984, and made computing visual and accessible to everyday people. That's Apple, hardware and software together, designed for the user. Gates licensed an operating system. He sold MS-DOS to IBM in 1981 and kept the rights to sell it to everyone else too. That's Microsoft software over hardware, licensing over selling. Jobs equals GUI. Gates equals OS licensing. Last quick check. Whose decision to license an operating system to IBM built Microsoft's dominance? A. Steve Jobs. B. Bill Gates. Chapter 1, complete. Here's the whole chapter in 6 lines. 1.1, IPOS model, the foundation of every computer. 1.2 to 1.3, from Babbage to Turing, the pioneers who built the theory and the machines. 1.4, 5 generations, vacuum tubes to AI. 1.5, the PC revolution, Jobs popularized, Gates licensed. 1.6 to 1.7, 7. Internet, web, mobile, cloud, the world we live in now. And 1 point. 8. 9 names, 2 exam traps locked. Final quiz, let's confirm you're ready. Final question of Chapter 1 of 8. Which generation of computers used integrated circuits as its primary component? A. First generation. B. Second generation. C. Third generation. D. Fourth generation. You have just completed Chapter 1 of 8 of the Level Up GHIT Fundamentals series. Subscribe for Chapter 2, share this with anyone studying ICT, and I'll see you in Chapter 2. Level Up.